All right, Mr. Martin, thank you for participating in the alumni interviews. We deeply appreciate it. It is amazing to be able to look back on history and to hear words of wisdom from somebody who's done it, and we deeply appreciate that.
I really enjoyed my time at Connors. Graduated from Shakota High School and played basketball and baseball at Connors in 1960 and 62.
Okay.
And was blessed to have some great teachers.
I can definitely agree to that.
And there was probably 200 or 300 students at that time. Small campus. But the teachers were great, and they worked with us. And I still remember a lot of them, but they really helped me a lot.
I can definitely say the same. Whenever I was thinking about coming to Connors, I thought I was just going to kind of get in and get out, and I got the opportunity to be a part of the President's Leadership class here, which I'm tremendously grateful for because it's been amazing. I had the understanding of college, you just kind of get in and get your degree and move on to the next thing, and that's not been the case here. I've been able to make really good relationships with my professors, just like you said. Dr. Palmer has been one of my professors, and it's been amazing, and I can say that what you're saying is probably the greatest thing about Connors by far. Now, when you did play you played both sports, did you? Okay. How was that?
I played basketball for Coach Lynch, Clarence Lynch. He was a great man. And played baseball for Harry Jackson. His son Mike works at the college.
Okay.
And he was my high school basketball coach at Shakota, my junior and sophomore years. So he came to Connors as a football coach. And so I came to Connors on a basketball scholarship. And he was also the baseball coach at Connors, and we went to the national tournament in Grand Junction, Colorado in 1962.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What position did you play?
Center field.
Center field. That's an important. You must have had an arm to play center.
Yeah. It's, like I say, Connors was really good, and we were a close team. We had 14 players on our baseball team to go to the Nationals.
Wow.
And then I accepted a basketball scholarship in New Mexico State and played there in 63, 64.
Okay. What did you end up graduating with from New Mexico?
I had an English major, journalism major, and a PE major.
Really? So you had you walked out with, was it 3 separate bachelor degrees?
Yeah.
Wow. That's an accomplishment. What did you have in mind when you were going for those that you were going to end up doing?
Well, I love sports, and I wanted to be a coach. But my second year in 1964 at New Mexico State, I had a good year in baseball. Led the nation home runs for a while.
Oh, my goodness.
And invited to the 1964 Olympic baseball team. But in April, I came down with mono. I had to drop out of school. So I didn't get to play professional baseball, but I wanted to do that, but I knew I wanted to teach also and coach.
Wow, be able to keep that passion going, essentially. Yeah. Wow. And with the journalism, did you ever use that at all?
When I was playing at New Mexico State, I worked for the El Paso Times on a part-time basis, and wrote feature stories and sports stories, and I enjoyed it.
So you played baseball full-time, had a part-time journalism job, and also went to school and graduated with 3 majors.
I was blessed.
Wow.
Mr. Montgomery was my journalism instructor and English instructor. And so he really helped me a lot. I was the editor of the Conraw. It was a hard, difficult job, but we enjoyed it. So I think that helped me a lot.
Yeah, and then you got to basically use your English major already for the editing. That's amazing. So after New Mexico, what did you end up doing after that?
My wife, Judy, who was Judy Wallace, she was from Oklahoma.
Okay.
She was a great athlete and a barrel racer. She went to Connors 1 week, and when I was a senior at New Mexico State, we decided to get married. So she was a Connors student for 1 week, and we went to New Mexico State, and then we took a job after New Mexico State at Stigler High School. I coached basketball, football, baseball, softball
Oh my goodness.
at Stigler, but I enjoyed it. It was really a nice place to
Yes.
work.
Yeah, we loved Stigler when we were there too. And what year did you start coaching at Stigler?
65
65.
through 68,
Okay.
and there were 4 eighth grade schools in that area that sent me really good basketball players, so I enjoyed that part of it.
Whitefield, was it
Yeah,
Whitefield?
Whitefield,
They
Tom
always
Hall.
supply. Oh yeah.
Those places. So.
Did you know Coach McSpadden by chance?
Yeah,
Yeah, I went to church with him for a long time.
He's
and know
great.
him really well.
great guy.
He is. Stigler, man, it is. There's a lot of great people who have come out of there. So you said you're from 65 was your last year coaching?
68, 65, 60.
Okay.
And then I was offered a baseball job. At that time, it was Oklahoma Military Academy in Claremore, which later became Claremore Junior College, which
Okay.
later became Rogers State
Really?
College. So I was there 30 years.
For 30 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I enjoyed it. Claremore was a nice place to work.
Yes. And so at the end, it was the junior college. Or it hadn't gone into
Right.
hadn't switched over to Rogers State yet.
Right. Uh-huh.
Wow, that is amazing. And coached baseball the entire time.
Yes. Well, I actually coached baseball 15 years, and I was an athletic director there also.
Okay. Wow. And then following. Well, actually, what were some kind of what would be like the highlight reel while you were there, if you were to say?
Well, Connors was chief opponent at that time, so a few wins against Connors was good at that time.
There you go.
But Judy and I and my family supported Connors all these years, so it's a great school.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. And you said Judy was from
Oklahoma.
From Oklahoma. When did y'all meet?
She was a barrel racer
Okay.
and a great basketball player.
All right.
And so in '94, we had an offer to go to work in the insurance industry. So we taught school 30 years, and then we worked 28 years in the insurance business.
How did you get into that?
It was Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, and they just asked me to go to work. And
Really?
I hadn't not sold anything at that time, but we really enjoyed it and made some good friends.
So whatever they offered you the job, you got your PNC and then your life and health,
Right.
of course, right after,
Mhm.
and just started producing.
Just started producing.
Did they give you? So you would have after about 3 years. Is that the probation period for Farm Bureau to become an agent?
Yeah, it was the first year.
It was
I
first
passed the test, and
Okay.
and Judy worked with me, my wife, and we had a good 28 years.
Wow, that is amazing. How big was the book whenever they gave it to you, and then versus when you left or retired?
It was 90,000 book when I started,
Oh, wow.
which was a small book, but it was over $1 million when we left. And we made All-American a couple of years and made a lot of friends, but we really enjoyed it.
That's an amazing accomplishment. Where were you based out of?
Tulsa.
Out of Tulsa,
Mm-hmm.
doing Farm Bureau. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
I can say that's one of our big competitors at State Farm.
It is.
Yes, yeah, we struggle with the farm and ranch
Uh-huh.
side, and I mean that is y'all's bread and butter. I know that.
It is. And State Farm is one of our competitors.
Oh yeah,
But
yes.
they were a successful company.
What did you enjoy about insurance personally?
I think trying to do a good job in assessing their needs, and from their property to their life and annuities. And Judy taught school 30 years, as I said earlier, and she was instrumental in our business because she knew a lot of people, and I knew a lot of people, and we were totally blessed.
Right, and I know referrals. I mean, they're outrageous. I mean, you start with a core group and you just ask, "Hey, give me like 10 names," and that thing just blows up like a wildfire.
It does. Like I say, most of our work was in Tulsa, and we live in Inola, and that area of Claremore was really good for us.
Wow. Now, so outside of baseball at Connors, what was campus life like back then?
It was great. I was the class president.
Were you really?
Editor of the Conrail, and basketball homecoming king. That was a big deal, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Like I said, the faculty, they were accommodating for everyone, and small classes were small. The tuition was $250 an hour. That was very small.
Wow.
But from the president down to the deans, they really had good people on campus.
That's amazing. I just have. I mean, I sound like a broken record all the time whenever I say it. I mean, that is the best part about Connors. I mean, some people look at a small school as being a disadvantage, but to me, I would say that is quite the advantage to Connors, being a smaller school who's just. I mean, you can get to know the president personally, get to know the stuff that's going on in like Dr. Ramming's life, and I know at OSU. I mean, that's not really an opportunity. I mean, the school's just too big, and especially with the small classes, that's what I've found enjoyable. I mean, I've got to have some classes that kind of felt like high school again.
Mm-hmm.
Like the speech class, we had so much fun in that class and learned a lot about in that case speech and the different types of speeches and communication. And yes, I think that is amazing. Did you live on campus?
Yes.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Which dorms are they still here?
Mom Wilson was the dorm mom.
Okay.
And at that time, we called it the farmer's dorm.
Farmer's dorm.
Yeah. Holloway, I think, maybe.
Holloway.
But like I say, we had a small group of students, but they were great people also. I made a lot of good friends at that time. Still are friends with some of those people.
Yeah.
And we've, like I say, we've lost a lot of our classmates, but the coaches that time were really good, and I think they really helped a lot of people on campus, not just the athletes, but those are kind of people that were important for everyone.
Absolutely. Let's see. So whenever you were younger, you took quite the journey going from, I mean, being an extremely accomplished baseball player to a little bit of journalism to coaching, and then coaching college baseball, and then all the way to insurance. When you were younger, what did you think that you might do for a living?
Well, I wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. Didn't accomplish that. Mickey Mantle was my idol, and he was an Oklahoman. Mm-hmm. And we didn't play but 5 baseball games at Chakotah. It was a football and basketball school. So I came to Connors, and Coach Jackson and Coach Lynch, I think they really helped me a lot. And my family helped me a lot, my wife especially. All the years I coached at Stigler and Rogers State, Claremore Junior College, I did not have an assistant. No assistant coach, so I said my wife was probably my assistant. We have one son, Mickey Martin, who was an All-American baseball player at OCU, Oklahoma City University, and I have one granddaughter, Kyla, and she's the counselor in Oklahoma City. So our family is close and tight, and Judy and I have had 30 people, we thought, that have gone of our relatives that went to Connors. So that's amazing to have that many
Goodness.
people on both sides of our family.
30 people.
Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. So, because y'all were both from Shakota and or Oak area.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And what is Mickey doing now?
Okay, he's a manager of Excalibur, which is a plant in Pryor. It's a tobacco company, and he's the manager.
Wow. And you said you've got one granddaughter.
One
too.
granddaughter.
Wow.
My best granddaughter.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
My dad's he's gonna finally be a grandpa. He's been asking for a long time. That's gonna be
That's wonderful.
a baby girl my older brother's having. So
Kyla was an athlete in gymnastics. She was a Tulsa City champion in gymnastics, so we used to get excited and a little nervous, but we enjoyed it.
wow, man, an entire family of athletes. Y'all are all very accomplished.
And my
That's
daughter-in-law
amazing.
was a great basketball player at Inola High School, and she's retired from BOK, so she's had a good career also.
Wow. So what are some, if you were to just kind of go with a straightforward question, what are some of the most important life lessons that you've learned over the years?
Well, I think probably didn't always succeed, but I tried to put Christ first in my life. And there's a scripture that I always remember: seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and then all these other things, including baseball and education, will be added unto you.
Yeah, Matthew 6:33.
It is.
Yeah.
Great. That's a wonderful thing, and my wife has been so supportive of me in everything, including Christ. And we've been a blessed family.
Currently where do y'all go to church?
Methodist Church in Inola.
Methodist, and that's where y'all currently live, is Inola.
Yeah, we've lived there 50 years.
50 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
The hay capital of the world.
Yes, the hay capital of the world, Inola. And did you grow up Methodist your entire life?
No.
No.
I give my wife credit for that.
Ah.
Although my cousin Bill Martin used to be assistant basketball coach at Connors,
Mm-hmm.
and so we used to go to the Baptist church here in Warner when we were at Connors with him.
Wow.
So he was a good influence on my life also.
That's amazing. That's so important, especially at the college age, having somebody who's kind of gotten on the other side who can kind of give you some advice and those words of wisdom. Those are so important. Of the classmates that you still are in touch with, do y'all still get together occasionally outside of like the alumni?
Yes, Tommy Combs, I played with him, and he was a basketball coach at Connors, Benita High School. I see him quite often. Dale Pride lives in Bixby. He played here. And some of the players we had have deceased. But the Shakota people, I see some of them quite regularly. And a lot of people from Shakota go to Connors and have gone to Connors, so it's been good for this area.
It really has. I definitely agree. Let's see if we have any more. Oh, okay, here's a more fun one. Did you ever get into any trouble here?
You know, I saw that, and I thought, surely I did, but I couldn't remember any. Coach Lynch and Gene Savage was a basketball player from Dustin, Oklahoma. We were hunting one day, duck hunting, and Coach Lynch spotted these ducks on a pond. And so it was on 64 highway. I came by that pond this morning, and we crawled about half a mile to these ducks. And after it was all over, I just thought the other day, I don't think we had duck license. But we did kill some ducks. So that's one of my...
There you go. Wow. And Were y'all shooting just normal?
Yeah, just
Okay.
pond ducks.
Ponds? Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, that can be easy to do, especially if you got a little bit of adrenaline going.
Right.
And your coach was out there hunting with y'all?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That is amazing. Wow. So around here, whenever you did live on campus, outside of school, I mean, what else were you doing with some of the faculty? Did you have a real close relationship outside of school too when you did live here?
Well, there were some good bass ponds around Connors,
Mm-hmm.
including the college ponds. And so we fished in a lot of the area ponds, and people gave you the permission to fish.
Right.
And so there was a little student store across the street, Thrasher's, and people kind of gathered there. But it was a good time. We students got along good, and they were good people. I think that's been a big influence on my life also.
Wow. Do you still fish at all?
My son and I fish bass tournaments.
Do y'all really?
My birthday was yesterday. I'm 83, and we still fish bass tournaments.
Well, happy late birthday.
Oh my gosh. I taught him how to fish when he was 2 or 3, and the last 40 years he's been teaching me how to fish. But we've won bass boats, and we've won several, probably 30 or 40 tournaments in our year, and really enjoyed fishing together. He's really a good fisherman. So. Eufaula and Grand mostly.
On Eufaula, so I live right up there by the dam. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Where all are you hitting on the lake?
Dutchess Creek.
Dutchess Creek, okay.
And Longtown. But Eufaula, my grandparents lived at Brooklyn, and their house, of course, was the lake covered that area, but I knew it well, and that's probably been an advantage to us.
I imagine. Out of all the lakes, so actually, where are most of the tournaments that y'all fish? I mean, are they just all over the state?
Usually, most of them are at Grand and Eufaula.
Grand and Eufaula,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Is Eufaula your favorite, or do you have a favorite lake outside of the one?
Eufaula is
It
probably favorite.
And
Lake Hudson is another lake.
Lake Hudson, okay. Did you ever hit Sardis at all?
No, but it's a big bass lake.
Yes, it is. That was my great grandpa's favorite lake was Sardis.
It's a great lake.
Yes. Last thing on the fishing, what kind of fishing do you normally do whenever you're in the tournaments? Are you usually throwing jigs, worms?
Jigs, worms, spinnerbait.
Spinners. That's typically y'all's strategy,
Mm-hmm.
kind of running banks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And like I say, my son is really a good bass fisherman. And one tournament, we caught 2 8-pounders in a tournament. That's unreal. It was unreal.
Holy.
So the good Lord blessed us in our fishing also.
I can't say that I've caught an 8-pounder yet. So
Yeah.
wow. Is that one of y'all's personal best, or
Yes.
have y'all caught some bigger ones than that?
Well, we had 5 that weighed 31 pounds in a tournament, and that was unreal.
Good grief.
But luck is also involved.
Oh, yes. I know. Do you have any other hobbies now?
No.
No, just fishing and spending time with family.
Family. Our families are great. And we have a nephew that's in the PRCA. He's a bareback rider from Oklahoma. So Jaco Roper, he's 22 years old, so we keep up with him all the time.
Wow. Bareback. That's rough.
Yeah.
It's quite rough. Now, is PRCA, is that one of the groups that comes by, like in Muskogee at the Civic Center?
No, most of them, San Antonio,
Okay.
Denver, Fort Worth, Houston, those are PRCA.
Oh, so they're a lot bigger.
And he went to the Nationals last year, and so he's done quite well.
That is awesome. Well, on the last thing, do you have any advice or words of wisdom that you would like to share with current and future Connors State College students?
I would tell them to have a good work ethic and like I said earlier, put Christ first in all that they do, and their family and their education, and their chances of being successful are good.
Totally agree.